So let's move on to email. I'm going to keep this blurry on purpose a little because I don't want everyone to see all the email information. On the left, you have your actual email. This is an email from my uncle, but as you can see already that there are photo attachments to it, so that's nice. This is where those photos came from. You can zoom in, zoom back out by just pinching and expanding your fingers, standard old gestures. Let me zoom in here. As you can see, that's your inbox info. You can search there. And of course, you can add this to a folder if you want. You can delete it right away. Not going to do that. Reply to all, forward, or you can even save all 4 images. That's the thing I like about this. If you have attachments, photo attachments, and multiple ones, you can just hit that one button and it'll save your photos to your iPad's photo album. And I'll show you where it gets saved. You can actually reply, or actually no, this sends a new one. Actually, this sends a new email. Now, where it does save to, and I'll show you. Let me get back out here. Is the photos icon? Where is that at? Oh, here it is. Everything gets saved to this saved photos album for some reason. Even if you were to save a graphic from the web pages, it saves right there. You cannot edit your categories or anything like that in within the iPad. You have to do it on iTunes, which I think is silly. I mean, you have this whole pad here. Why can't we have that capability here? You know, we should reduce our dependency on iTunes now. We should be able to buy our songs here, which actually we can with the iTunes app. So I still don't understand, why can't we do all this without a computer? Oh, let me get back to the email app and show you what it looks like when you put it in portrait mode. As you can see, the inbox goes away and actually appears in a little button up top here. If you hit that button, then you see everything. And then you just hit the email you want, and it just changes to it full screen. Okay. Let's check out YouTube, which is another thing that I use a lot for. There it is. So you can see it lists out all the videos in thumbnails, which I kind of like actually, all in one shot. And it goes to full screen. If you put it in portrait mode, the nice thing is it's just like a YouTube on your computer, on your browser. The video still plays up there. And on the bottom half, you get the description, the tags. You can do related videos, more from this author, comments on the video. You can even add your own comment, but you have to have signed in. You can pause. You can expand that. If you hit that to full screen it while in portrait mode, you have huge black bars on top and on the bottom. Of course, this is the most preferred way of watching videos. So you got your scrub bar and your standard controls to expand it or not. And yes, you can even do it this way, which allows you to have your description here and comments on the right, which is very, very much more like the browser experience. I really like this, like the YouTube app. They really did a really good job on this. Videos, I'm kind of disappointed at. They actually just, all they did was have your videos thumbnailed. That's it. There's no organization, there's no categories or anything like that. If you were to touch a video, it will continue on and shows you, information about it. This is a podcast, so I'm not really sure if it will do that on a real, video. And then you can just hit play, and I'll just play this full screen. Now, don't get me wrong. The video on these on the screen is beautiful. It looks great. It's smooth. Colors are great, and also the viewing angles are great too. You can view it all off angle, and you can still see without a problem on almost any angle. This is due to the IPS LCD display, I bet you, instead of using the cheaper TN display or technology. Okay, so let's check out the iPod app. Here, as you can see, it looks like a mini iTunes. You get your controls up top. You can search for things. Your library is down here in categories, it looks like. So here's our podcasts, and here's the music. I only have one album here right now. You can shuffle right there. You can create your own playlist by hitting that, as you can see, which is kind of nice on the fly. And you can sort either by songs, by artists, by albums, by genre, and by composers. Right now we're looking at the Bravery. If you go, there is no cover flow, unfortunately. And also, if you were to go ahead and flip towards the other side, it's the same view. So, also when you play a song, full album art comes up. It looks nice. It's a very high resolution photo or picture of the art. But honestly, it looks like with a big screen like this, it's a waste of space. You know, they could have added control functions here. If you tap the screen, the control functions do come back, as you can see. You can go back. Here's your Genius thing. Hit that. Flips over. So you can see that, it's very, very iPod-ish. iPod Touch-ish. If you go back, you can actually go back to the list and control, which is kind of like I like. As you can see, the music is still playing when I went back to the home screen, and you can still continue multitasking. If you double tap, you get that. So you can still control while you're using this app.